All right. Vertical angles are congruent. They are across from each other. They are not adjacent. They're not next to each other. They are not complementary. Do you agree these do not always add up to 90? And they are not supplementary. What is supplementary? They do not add up to 180. All they are is they are congruent. Okay? Next word is a linear pair. What is a linear pair? They add up to 180 degrees, which means they are correct, but what are they if they add up to 180? They are supplementary. But they're not just supplementary. They are also, that's an and sign. What does adjacent mean? They are next to each other and supplementary. They add up to 180 and they share a ray. So how do I find the other angle if I know ABD is 20? What is 180 minus 20? 160 degrees. Okay. For my top picture, could we now find the other two angles here? How? Because don't you agree that makes a line right there? So what am I going to do to find this angle right here? Which gives me? And if that is 150, what else do I know? Why? Because they're vertical angles. Yes.
You said supplementary and adjacent for linear pair. Why didn't you say adjacent?
Because vertical angles are, the definition of vertical angles are that they're opposite. I could have wrote congruent and opposite. Yeah. You're right. All right, let's look at example 1 at the bottom. What, can I change this?
Yeah.
Okay. What vocabulary word are these?
Vertical angle.
Why are they vertical angles? They are equal, they're congruent, they're across from each other. Vertical angles means they are equal. So my equation is going to be what?
Miss, are they equal and not the same size?
They are. If they're across from each other, they're the same size. Every time. Yes. Now, I think what you're asking is how are they equal if their equations are different? Because it depends on what x is. I do want to let you know, these only have parentheses to show that whatever your answer is has a degree. So you can ignore the parentheses in these. Okay. 3x minus 40 is equal to what?
2x.
And how am I going to solve here? Are x's on the same side? No. So what am I going to have to do to them? Subtract them. And don't forget to bring down that negative 10. Don't just bring down 10. If I'm writing it down, so are you. What do I do next? How do I get x by itself? Add 40. And what is negative 10 plus 40? X equals 30 is my answer. So back to what you were saying, Marcelo. If I plug in, what is 3 times 30?
3 times 30
minus 40. So this angle is 50 degrees. And then do it on the other side. What is 2 times 30?
60.
Minus 10. That's how they're the same. Because the x, once you plug in the x, you get the same answer for your angles. Okay? When you're done writing that down, please open up to the next problem. Hello. All right, number 2. Is this a vertical angle or a linear pair? How do we know? They're aligned and they add up to 180. So my equation is going to be what? I think it was Gabby said, hey, I have a negative 10 and a positive 10. What can I do to them? Cancel them out. So what is 6y plus 6y?
12y squared.
Nope, just adding.
What? Oh.
Just add them. 6y plus 6y. And then divide. What is 180 divided by 12?
18 divided by 12?
180 divided by 12.
Wait, no, 15.
Yes. Thank you. I want you to do example 3 and example 4 on your own. Go. Is anybody's buddy missing anybody next to them? I'm taking attendance. Is anybody absent?
There's that one kid that sits right next to me. Oh, Miss, I'm really out of it today.
Okay, do number 3 and number 4.
I got 2 rows.
Let me finish this.
Come on. Miss, how did you get 3 and 4?
You're doing number 3 and number 4 right now.
How did you get 9?
What number is it?
Okay. Yes. What?
On here, was I supposed to add the 90?
You did not have to. We're going to talk about that right now.
So if I got 16,
You got 60?
I got 16. No, I got 7. Is it supposed to be 7?
Yeah, you did something wrong. Then yeah, did you make it equal 180? Then yeah, you should have had it the 90. Okay, there were actually two different ways to do this one. Personally, I wouldn't even call this a linear pair. I would call it a trio, a linear trio, because there are three angles. But you could have either written the equation 9z plus 4 plus 32 plus 90 equals 180. Because do you agree this whole thing equals 180? Or this is what I did instead. Or can't you just say, what do you know about these two right here? You could say 9z plus 4 plus 32 equals 90. Either equation, you're going to get the same answer. Okay? So I'm going to end up getting 9z equals 30, not equals, plus 36 equals 90. If I subtract 36 from both sides, I get 9z equals 54. Divide by 9. What is 54 divided by 9? So my z is 6. What questions can I answer about that? Yes.
So linear pair can be more than 2.
Correct. I mean, technically it's a pair. It should only be 2. But you can still apply those same rules as long as it makes a straight line. Yep. All right. Next, this one. What is the first thing that y'all did? The x. What do you know about 3x? It equals 75. Do y'all agree they're the same? So how do I get x by itself? And what is 75 divided by 3? So my x is 25. How do you find y? We know that these two equal 180. So 180 minus 75 is 105. Do I need a degree sign with any of these answers? So actually you don't, because I only need a degree sign if I ask you for an angle. If I'm asking you for x and y, you don't. Now somebody last period said, Ms. Alvarez, what if I add a degree sign? I mean, it doesn't hurt you. I'm not going to count points off, but you do not need it. Okay? What questions can I answer about example 3? Oh, by the way, this was personally both problems. It was both vertical angle and linear pair. We did properties for both. Yeah, we did both of them.
Oh yeah, I did one.
Yep. We set them equal and we subtracted from 180. All right. Can I move on? Okay. Number 5. If angle A is 3 more than twice as large as its supplement, angle B, what's the measure of angle B? We love word problems. Maybe, maybe not. What is angle A? 3 more than twice its supplement. 2x plus 3. And by the way, if you wrote 3 plus 2x, that would be fine as well. All right, what is angle B? What? Just x. B is x. And what do I know about both of these? How do you know they're equal to 180? Y'all, everybody circle this word supplement. It doesn't mean a vitamin. We're in math. It means what? Equals 180. So I'm going to say 2x plus 3 plus x equals 180. If I am writing it down, you should be 2. Right? Marcelo?
Yeah.
Yeah. On your paper, not on your desk, please. What am I going to do? Combine like terms. So 3x plus 3 is 180. I'm just going to solve this out. Y'all should be very proficient at this already. I do not know what that is at the top of my head, though. What is it? What does this question ask us for? What is angle B? Is just 59 degrees. Because angle B is x. So angle B is just 59 degrees. What questions can I answer before we get complicated? We have not gotten complicated yet.
How long are we going to look at class?
We have 14 minutes left.
And so 14 minutes of complication?
14 minutes of complication. Are we ready? Okay. Please look up for this next problem. We are going to do something we have not done yet this year, but that you learned last year. Looking at this, what is the first thing that I see, or what's the first thing I notice? We have x's and y's. Okay? I'm going to do my vertical angles first. What do I know about 4y? It's equal to x plus y plus 10. Everybody write that down. Does everybody why I said 4y equals x plus y equals 10? Bella, write that down. Xavier, write that down. Min, write it down. 4y equals x plus y plus 10. They're the same. They're vertical angles. Okay? What else do I know? I know 4y plus 2x equals 180. Why do I know these two equal 180? Because they make a linear pair. So these are vertical angles, these are a linear pair. Okay. How do I find x and y? Okay. So, can't solve separately. So this is called a system of equations. You learned how to solve these a bunch of different ways last year. Some of y'all just put them in y equals and put them in Desmos and looked where they crossed. Some of y'all had to do linear combination where you had x and y's on top of each other and then you added them together and you can cross them out. Sometimes we had substitution where we got one of them by itself and put it into the other equation. That is the method that I'm going to do. Now, some of y'all said you can get y by itself right here and then you can substitute in. If I do that, look up real quick. If I do that, I would don't write this down. I would subtract y from both sides and I'd get 3y equals x plus 10. And then I would divide by 3. And do you see how I get this ugly, ugly, ugly fraction? Solving and getting y by itself, that's disgusting right there. So that's a really ugly fraction. I don't want to deal with fractions. So there is a better way. Look up. I can get x by itself right here. How?
It's about to get complicated.
I'm going to subtract y from both sides, but I'm also going to do what? Move the 10 as well. Get rid of y, get rid of 10. Nick, do you mind waking him up? I need him to see this. Thank you, Xavier. Man, you need to see this. All right. From this, do you agree I can bring down x equals right there? What is x going to equal? What is 4y minus y?
3y.
And then what do I need to bring down? 10. Minus 10. Now, Nan, do I have x by itself? Do I have x by itself? Yes. What's your question? Did anybody have a question? Yeah. No? Okay. So, everybody, circle your x. I have x by itself. What does x equal? I'm going to put that in parentheses. And here's why I do that. This is just a tool for me. You don't have to. But on the other equation, circle x. And I'm going to take x out, and what am I going to replace with it? What is in parentheses? 3y minus 10. It is confusing. And I'm going to bring everything down with it. Put the 2 out front, the 4y, and the equals 180. Although it's confusing, now we're just solving an equation. What do I do now?
Combine like half.
Before I do that, 2 times 3y is 2 times, that's why I had the parentheses. I don't want you to forget them. Because if you forget those parentheses, you're just going to end up with 23 or something like that. Okay? What's 2 times negative 10?
Negative 20.
And now, isn't this kind of a, not easy, but easier equation y'all done a bunch of times in here already? What do I do?
4y plus 6y.
Y'all solve it on your own, please. Look up when you're done.
What the hell is this? Miss, what type of equation is this? This is like the equations I see in my nightmares.
We got 20 minutes.
Okay. Yes.
Can we do, instead of y, like finding y first, can we find x first?
Sure, yeah, so in this case, we got x by itself, so we found y. If we were to get y by itself,
Yeah, before I left, I had started it.
yeah, but, so when you were gone, what I told them is, if I got y by itself, it's disgusting. And then you'd have to multiply that by 2, like, you would have fractions almost the whole way. So that's why I didn't get y by itself, because when I got here, during second period, I was like, yeah, we don't want to deal with that. Let's go with an easier route. Getting x by itself was easier. Now, how do I find x?
Just replace y. This is also a line, so I just did those two.
That's not the right answer, though.
Okay.
Which one? Come, give me a second. Let me finish this. Okay, so I got y equals 20, right? I'm gonna plug in the 20 right here. What is 3 times 20?
50.
Minus 10?
50.
So x is 50. X is 50. And those are my 2 answers. That was a lot, huh?
I did it a longer way.
Okay, so there are longer ways to do it. There are actually many different ways. Honestly, do you see how this is 4y equals all that? Well, that wouldn't help. Never mind. I mean, there's many different ways to do it. You could have gotten x by itself right here if you wanted to, and then plugged it into this one. Like, there's many different ways. The biggest thing I need you to take away is, could you create those 2 equations? If you could create the 2 equations, you're halfway there today. Okay? Then we have 3 days. That's why we have 3 days of practice, because this is a lot.
What's your next 3-day weekend?
Not till October, and y'all have a 5-day weekend. Okay, next question. Right here. What's my vertical angles here? 2y plus 30 equals 3x minus y. Those are vertical angles. 2x plus 30 equals 3x minus y. Bella, write that down. What's another equation that I know? I wouldn't use 2y plus 30 again. Do y'all agree those 2 equal 90?
Yeah.
I'm going to do that. X plus 11 plus 3x minus y equals 90 degrees. Do y'all agree with that? Okay. You could have also done this plus 90 equals 180. That would also work. Either one. What do we want to get by itself? X We can get x by itself right here. That actually might work really pretty. How do we get x by itself right here? Add the y. So 3y plus 30 equals 3x. How do I get x by itself? Divide by 3. Yeah, this one's a lot prettier. Yes, I'm going to put this in parentheses and circle my x. Now, before I go do that, what do y'all notice right here? Yeah, I'm going to really, just so I don't have to put into x twice, I have two x's here. I'm going to make this 4x plus 11 minus y equals 90. And then, instead of x right there, what am I going to plug into that? Y plus 10. Again, if you're sitting here and you're like, I'm just copying down Miss O, I don't even know what's going on. If you can create the two equations, you're halfway there. We have 3 days for you to get down substitution.
Bro, what's happening in 3 days?
On the 3 days of practice, and the 4th day you have an assessment. Yeah. For an assessment grade. The only way it'll bring your grade up is if you get higher than your last assessment.
Okay, then I'm
4y minus y is
3y.
And 40 plus 11 is
3y.
It's a lot of work. Is that 49? 39, thank you. 90 minus 51.
Miss, after plugging it in,
After plugging it in is simple. It's just solving an equation like we've been doing. But that plugging it in, getting them into the right equations, what makes it difficult. Yeah, for sure. I got 13. Did y'all get 13 for y?
Yeah.
Now that I know y, what can you do right here? What is y? 13 plus 10 is 23. Once you get your y value, you plug it into the equation. Yes. You can't do the degrees. It should just do the number. You don't.
Yeah, because it's all.
Yeah. Okay, your Schoology assignment is open. Get started on it so that when you get stuck tomorrow, you can ask me questions in class.
are you going to be here for open house?
I will be here for open house. I hope to see your parents.
That's not fair. My dad doesn't even know about
We are not going to be discussing grades or anything like that. It'll just me to put a face with a parent. It's not for me to be like, okay, your son got a 40. I don't even remember your test grades, y'all. If your parents like, how are you doing in class? I'm just going to be like, I'll be honest about that.
How am I in class?